Have you ever looked at a couple who's been married for decades and thought, how do they still look so happy? How do they keep that spark alive after all these years when so many other relationships fall apart? The truth is, strong and healthy marriages aren't built on luck or chemistry alone. They're built on habits, small, consistent choices that add up over time. And today, we're diving deep into the 7 habits that couples with strong, lasting marriages practice every single day, whether they realize it or not. Maybe your relationship feels like it's losing its rhythm. Or maybe it's great, but you want to make it even stronger. Either way, what you're about to hear could change the way you see love, communication, and partnership forever. Let's get into the first habit. Habit 1. They communicate with curiosity, not judgment. In every healthy marriage, communication isn't just about talking, it's about understanding. Strong couples ask questions to understand, not to win. They listen to learn, not to defend. Think about how most arguments go. One person says something that hits a nerve, and suddenly both people are talking over each other, trying to prove they're right. But in a strong marriage, partners pause and say, "Help me understand what you mean." Or, "Can you tell me more about how you feel?" I once met a couple, John and Maria, who'd been married for over 25 years. They admitted they used to fight constantly until they made a rule. No interrupting and no assuming. They started taking turns speaking and repeating what the other said before responding. It felt awkward at first, but over time it transformed their marriage. If you want to practice this habit, start small. When your partner shares something, resist the urge to respond immediately. Instead, summarize what you heard and ask a curious question. You'll be surprised at how much closer you'll feel. Habit 2. They keep dating each. Many couples stop dating once they get married. Life gets busy, kids, bills, work, and romance often takes a back seat. But the strongest marriages make dating a lifelong habit. Even something simple, like grabbing coffee together or taking a walk without phones, can make a huge difference. It's not about spending money. It's about making time. There's a story of a couple who had been married for 40 years. Every Thursday night, without fail, they went out for dinner. Their kids grew up knowing Thursday night is mom and dad's date night. They said it wasn't always exciting sometimes, they just sat quietly, but it kept them connected. If you want to build this habit, schedule it. Pick one day a week or even twice a month. That's just for the two of you. No kids, no friends, no phone is. Just you and your partner remembering why you chose each other in the first place. Habit 3. They show appreciation. Daily strong marriages thrive on gratitude. It's easy to notice what your partner does wrong. It takes effort to notice what they do right. Psychologists say it takes 5 positive interactions to balance out 1 negative one in a relationship. That means you need to actively fill your marriage with words of appreciation. A woman once told me her marriage turned around when she started writing her husband one small thank you note each day. It could be for taking out the trash, making coffee, or just being kind. Within a month, he started doing the same for her, and the tension in their home melted away. You can build this habit by saying thank you more often. Compliment your partner for something they did, even if it's small. Gratitude turns ordinary moments into emotional glue that holds your marriage together. Habit 4. They fight fair. Every couple argues. The difference between healthy and unhealthy marriages isn't whether they fight, it's how they fight. Strong couples understand that conflict is normal, but they set boundaries for how they handle it. They don't call names, bring up the past, or use silent treatment. Instead, they focus on the issue, not the person. There's a couple I know, Lisa and Mark, who used to have explosive arguments. One day, their therapist gave them a rule: no fighting while angry. If emotions were running high, they had to pause and say, "I love you, but I need a break." They'd cool off, then return to the discussion with clear heads. That one rule changed everything. Here's a simple tip. Before reacting in an argument, ask yourself, do I want to be right, or do I want to be close? That mindset alone can transform conflict into connection. Habit 5. They share goals and dreams. A strong marriage isn't just about surviving together, it's about growing together. Couples who thrive are always looking ahead. They talk about their dreams, big or small, and support each other's ambitions. Maybe one of you wants to start a business, go back to school, or buy a house. When you talk openly about your dreams, you strengthen your bond. You stop being just partners in daily life and become teammates in a shared vision. I once spoke with a couple who created a dream jar. Every time they had an idea traveling somewhere, starting a project, even adopting a pet, they wrote it down and put it in the jar. Every year, they'd pull a few dreams and work toward them together. It became a fun ritual that kept their relationship exciting. To build this habit, sit down once a month and talk about what you both want for the future. Set shared goals and celebrate progress. A shared vision gives your marriage purpose and direction. Habit 6. They keep physical and emotional intimacy alive. Intimacy isn't just about sex, it's about connection. It's the small touches, hugs, and words that make your partner feel seen and desired. In long-term marriages, physical affection often fades because couples get comfortable. But those small moments of connection, a hand on the back, a morning kiss, a long hug release oxytocin, the bonding hormone that deepens emotional closeness. There's a couple who made a pact. They'd kiss for at least 10 seconds every day. It sounded silly, but over time, that simple habit reignited their emotional and physical connection. Here's something you can try. Make physical touch a part of your daily routine. A hug before work, holding hands during a walk, cuddling before bed. These gestures say, I still choose you. Habit 7. They forgive quickly and fully. No marriage is perfect. We all make mistakes, say the wrong thing, or fall short sometimes. But in strong marriages, forgiveness is a lifestyle, not a one-time event. Holding grudges creates distance. Forgiveness brings peace. It doesn't mean you ignore the hurt, it means you choose healing over resentment. A husband once shared how, after years of arguments, he realized he was keeping score. Every time his wife made a mistake, he brought up the past. One day, she told him, I can't build a future with someone who keeps dragging me into the past. That hit him hard. He learned to forgive, truly forgive, and their marriage became stronger than ever. If you want to practice this habit, start by letting go of the small things. Don't let minor annoyance pile up. And when you do forgive, do it completely, no bringing it up again. Now let's take a moment to recap what we've covered. Strong and healthy marriages are built on small, consistent habits. They communicate with curiosity. They keep dating each other. They express appreciation daily. They fight fair and stay focused on solutions. They dream together and keep intimacy alive. And most importantly, they forgive. Each of these habits might seem simple on its own, but together they create a marriage that feels safe, loving, and unbreakable. You don't need a perfect partner to have a strong marriage. You just need two people who are willing to keep showing up, day after day, with love, patience, and effort. Marriage isn't about avoiding challenges. It's about facing them together. The best couples aren't those who never argue or struggle. They're the ones who keep choosing each other through every storm. So as you think about your own relationship, which of these 7 habits do you want to start practicing today? Which one do you think could make the biggest difference in your marriage? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your experiences and ideas. And if you found this helpful, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Stronger Together, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future episodes filled with practical relationship advice and insights. Remember, love doesn't just happen, it's built, one habit at a time. And the stronger those habits, the stronger your marriage will be. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep choosing love, keep choosing growth, and keep choosing each other.